Hello everyone, my name is Anna and I'm the owner of Savvy Cat Realty. Today I'm here to talk to you about Chaves, and I'm not in Chaves, just by the way. I am in Agueda right now. I am doing the EN2 road in Portugal. That is the longest road in Portugal and third longest in the world. And I will be doing over the course of 15 days, and I'm currently on my 7th day, so I'm pretty much on the half. And Chaves was the starting city that I just now had time to record about. So for those of you who don't know, Savvy Cat Realty is a relocation and investment agency that works with expats looking to relocate to Portugal. We work from a lifestyle perspective, so one of our big goals is to help people find the right location for their ideal lifestyle. And this, of course, varies drastically depending on the lifestyle you desire. It can be the middle of the city, it can be a quieter countryside location like this. So, like I was saying, Chaves is the first city on the EN2 road. It is on the top north of Portugal, and it does have a highway to go there. I took about an hour, 10 minutes to get from Porto to Chaves, so it's not too far, and it is a very monumental city. So one of the things that got Chaves quite renowned was an incredible Roman hot spring that were found there from thousands of years ago, really. And they found that in I think it was the 70s or something, that they were going to build, maybe later, maybe the 90s, they were going to build a parking lot, and they found the ruins. And they were digging them because in the museum, the digging, there were pictures from the digging dated to 2007. And then they opened a museum and the archaeological location and managed to make the original structures with the original materials still work to circulate the waters, which is really impressive. I mean, world architecture was really impressive. So, for those of you who don't know, Portugal was occupied by Romans for a long period of time. I think it was about 500 years, but don't quote me on that. And we have a lot of Roman remains and Roman cities, or cities that developed from Roman cities, and Chaves is an example of that. It also has a Roman bridge, and it is a very scenic town where you will find a lot of old buildings and some monumental ones, although it is not one of the most monumental cities. It has, they call it a castle, but it's only a tower. I don't know if there used to be a bigger castle and now there's only a tower, but they call it a castle at the top. And one of the most renowned things in Chaves that you can find in a bunch of locations throughout Portugal is the pastel de Chaves, which is a crunchy dough with a meat preparation inside. We tried it, or my mom tried it, in a bunch of places, and the best one was near the castle called Maria. So if you want, we definitely recommend going there. Was also the most buttery one, so if you don't like things that are full of fat, it may not be for you, but that was also the tasty one. So Chaves is a very affordable location. If you saw my cheapest locations in Portugal video, you will see that Chaves is rated on, I think it was the second one. So it is a very affordable location in Portugal. It is also very welcoming in a sense that you will find the typical Portuguese culture of people in Chaves very much have that North mentality of if you step on a rock, they will adopt you kind of thing. And they were super helpful. I mean, we couldn't find the tourism point at first, and the random person on the street literally walked us there And then the next day, they asked if we got everything we wanted because they crossed us on the street. So people are extremely welcoming and forthcoming. And the only thing is that you will see or saw a lot of closed stores along Chaves, and there are still a lot of things that need of renovation throughout the city. So you can see that it's still a small size city, and the commerce needs some incentive. It is not an overly touristic city, although there is definitely tourism. And there is also the modern thermal facility where you have a thermal hospital, which we did try. They even get you to be checked by a nurse to make sure that the treatments are safe for you. And they did have a bunch of medical machines for treatments like vapors for inhalement. And they'd also had some special bathtubs for skin treatments. So there are a number of thermal treatments that can be done at that hospital. We tried the Turkish bath and did a massage. I was very positively impressed by the Turkish bath. It was probably one of the best calibrated I've ever been to. And it was using also the thermal water. The pool is not one of those fancy ones with a lot of jets, which I love. Like, just to give you a reference, the one in Buzul is like that. And I really like to go there. Here it was just a normal pool with the thermal water, and it was kind of small, like a tank. So if you would go there for that, you probably will be a bit disappointed. But I believe that facility is a lot more prepared for medical treatments. Anyway, Chaves is a very nice city, and it is ideal for those that are looking for more of a quiet countryside, slow-paced life. It does have the basic amenities like supermarkets and so on. It does not have a shopping mall or big shopping facilities. It does have some major brands. I remember seeing a Tifosi store right next to the Roman bridge, so that was kind of memorable. But it is not exactly full of amenities and commercial facilities. And it does have the basic stuff, like I said. You do have some newer constructions, and when we were coming into the town, which I was driving, so I couldn't photograph, there are some new constructions happening. But in the outskirts of town have a lot of villas and kind of more of a countryside vibe. The prices here, like I mentioned, are very affordable, and you are also really, really close to the Gerês Reserve. So the Gerês Reserve is my favorite mountain area here in Portugal, and it's gorgeous. And Chaves is kind of in the back of it because Gerês gets the majority of it is in Portugal, but a bit of it is also in Spain. So you get, and Chaves is on the top of Portugal, so it's like half an hour drive to Spain. It's really close to Spain. So overall, Chaves is a very nice city to live in. I would advise it for people that are looking for a quieter lifestyle and don't mind having too many amenities around. Like I said, it takes about an hour to get to Porto, less than that to get to Braga. I'd say probably half an hour, although I didn't do the direct way there. So I'm not 100% sure on that. And it does have a lot of history. So and a lot of it is very old history. So you will have like Roman and Celtic remains and that kind of thing. So it's a lot older things. If you think Chaves is the right place for you, our local agent in the north is Marco, and he would be the one helping you getting your property in Chaves. We always tailor our services to the specific needs of our clients. So we would go there with you to make sure that you'll enjoy the city. our packages always include a tour, the buying ones, not the rental ones. And we always make sure that our clients feel like it's the right location. Sometimes people have a bit more of a touristic idea of Portugal, but Chaves is definitely not that kind of city. So I would say that for those that have more of a outsider idea of Portugal, Lisbon, Porto, and the Algarve tend to be the preferred places. But there is really so much more to Portugal than those locations. So when it comes to Chaves, it's one of those locations that you can still buy a big villa for 100, let's say 150, 170 with 3 or 4 bedrooms. Older one, not newer one, maybe need of some upgrades like the kitchens and the bathrooms and that kind of thing. The apartments can be on that range depending on the age. If you get something older, maybe you can stay within the 100K range. And if you want something newer, it's probably going to be closer to the 200K unless it's something small. But overall, Chaves is very affordable and it's still very possible to be under 1,000 euros per square meter when buying in Chaves. So if you are looking for someone affordable, scenic, historical, and not too far from a main city, take a look at Chaves as it may be the right place for you. The food is also amazing there. They do have a tendency, like most of Trás-os-Montes, which is the interior north and center locations of Portugal, they do have a tendency for exaggerations on food. So when you ask for one dose, it tends to be enough for 2 normal people. So do keep that in mind. And things are extremely affordable. Like, I think the most expensive meal we had in Chaves costed 17 euros for the both of us. Do keep in mind that I kind of only count as half a person as I had a surgery and I am limited, very limited on food intake. But some of those places, I think it's definitely easy to have meals for 10 euros in under in Chaves and good quality ones. So that's definitely very affordable when it comes to cost of life. So do take a look at Chaves if you think that's the right place for you. Feel free to reach out to us to help you out. You can check our website at www.savvycatrealty.com where you have all the information regarding our services and packages. If you want to reach out directly, you can contact at contact@savvycatrealty.com. And you can always subscribe to our channel for weekly updates and interesting informations about Portugal. And also we have a blog with a lot of useful information you can check on our website. So I hope I see you around. You can also book a call with both the local agent or directly with me. And we also have free clarification calls that can be booked if you want to ask questions and clarify things about our services. So I hope to see you around and see you next week. Bye.